The Knicks finally won, guys. After 3 games in a row, the Knicks finally won on Sunday, beating the Los Angeles Lakers 99-95. Andrew, what do you take away from the game?
Very good. Not the greatest game for the Knicks, but they pulled out the W. That's all that matters right now. We faced Lakers team who performed pretty well yesterday, and our bench. What? How did our bench do? You go into that.
Well, our catalyst for the whole team, Langston Galloway, has been providing numerous games where he's just been a spark plug off the bench. Jerry Grant has been giving great assists left and right. He had 8 assists yesterday. Derek Williams has been good off the bench. And in my opinion, I don't want to ruin the bench, but we got to do something with the Calderon and Vujicic matchup. The other game, they both combined for 0 points. 0,
Actually, it was 2, but Vujicic got the 2 in the last 10 seconds of the game.
Thank you for ruining. You just killed my mojo.
That doesn't count. So
but I mean, it does count. But you know what? All right. Well, we don't want to jinx it. The Knicks are playing the Raptors tomorrow in Toronto.
Yeah, we have a tough schedule coming up. A lot of playoff teams from last year we're facing.
But let's just hope we get the win tomorrow. And we can even out to be 500. That's all we want. We want that AFC. We want more, but like we'll settle for the AFC because we're dealing with the Knicks, not the Thunder. So the Knicks just win tomorrow. After that, like I'm used to your disappointments, but just win tomorrow, please.
Langston Galloway needs to become the starting point guard or shooting guard, whatever. Just get Calderon or Vujicic.
Calderon even said he's fine with being on the bench. My man's just finally woken up and looked in the mirror, so he knows that.
Aflalo is coming back this week too, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Oh, God bless. Thank God.
Yeah, we need him.
My God.
If we have a backcourt of Aflalo and Langston Galloway, that is a huge improvement over Vujicic and Jose Calderon for sure.
Indeed. All right, so enough about the Knicks. Early Sunday morning, all 6 of you who probably watch soccer in America probably know that my favorite team, and my man's over here, has been watching a couple of the games.
I'm getting into it.
He's getting into it. My favorite team, the Tottenham Hotspurs, drew, how British people like to say it, drew Arsenal, their biggest rival, away at Arsenal. Well, let's start off with Tottenham got the lead early in the 30th minute. Harry Kane scored on a breakaway from a beautiful pass from Danny Rose. He beat the left back, then he beat the keeper, Peter Cech, 1-0. But as Tottenham is used to doing the past 5 years, they cannot keep the lead. And around the 75th minute, maybe a minute after the sub comes on, Kieran Gibbs comes in. Beautiful pass from Ozil, beats everyone. Kieran Gibbs one-on-one with the goalie, smacks it right by him. Lloris probably could have saved it, but you know what? Lloris saved our bacon so many times in that game, I can't even complain. It should be at least 2-3-1 Arsenal, but I'll take a 1-1 draw. That gives us 1 point. It brings us into 5th place in the Premier League. That's not bad going into the international break. We're 1st place in our group in the Europa League, 5th place in the Premier League. I'd sign up for that.
I just want to say that Tottenham, they should have lost that game. I mean, last year they would have lost that game.
Definitely.
The team has matured a lot. The fact that they were able to salvage that game and take a draw, 1 point away, that's not bad. I think they'll be happy with that result in that.
It's also a key to Mauricio Pochettino, the head coach, his reluctance to take away players when they don't need to be taken away. Last year, if someone was inconsistent, Pochettino would have no problem taking them away, and that would kill the chemistry of the team. Now he sticks through them. Dele Alli didn't have the best game, but you know what? He left him in the second half, and he performed well, and he even got the man of the match. So if it was indicative of just the first half, he would have been taken away, and he would have been exiled. But Pochettino left him in. He knows what team we have. Our defense is finally a Premier League defense. We now have the signing of Toby Alderweireld. So no complaints with Tottenham right now. Hopefully they can keep this up.
I want to transition that with a coach sticking to their players to the Islanders. Yesterday the Islanders lost. They've been struggling a lot, and they just sent down young forward Ryan Strome. I completely disagree with that move. They should stick with him. He's not even doing that bad. I understand you need to send a message, but I think that's the wrong player to send down. Ryan Strome's one of the better players on this team, and you're hurting the team in the short term right there. We've been struggling a lot. Offense can't get going. The only positive has been the goaltending and the penalty kill, and that's about it for the Islanders.
The Giants and the Jets both won on Sundays, which
is very
in New York is very rare. You have a better chance of winning the lottery. Okay, I'm joking about that, but The Giants, we didn't really face that hard of a team, but the Buccaneers could be pesky. But they stuck through it. We can thank Mike Evans. That's his name, Mike Evans?
Mike Evans.
Okay, I got confused. We can thank him for dropping maybe at least 5 catches the whole game.
Yeah.
That were easy. No uncontested catches, just flat out drop. The defense played great. The JPP is finally back. If he can stop the run like once in a while, that'd be great. Not just letting people in his like little mitten like run by him. Like he looks like he's about to bake a cake before the game. But other than that, Eli Manning's been consistent. I'll take it. He hasn't been extraordinary, but he hasn't been
For Eli, this is a very good season. He hasn't had this good season in a long time. The interceptions are down. How many this year? Like 6.
About
only?
6. Yep.
Almost 20 touchdowns. Great year for him.
Rashard Jennings, we have a good complimentary running back.
Shane Vereen is a big key to the Giants. That guy out of the backfield. He's
Third downs.
Huge in the passing game too. For Eli to just dump off if there's no other options.
OBJ is having a great season again. Once we get Victor Cruz coming back, this team, I'm not going to say they're unstoppable, but it's going to be really hard to stop them. And as a fan, I can't wait to see OBJ, Victor Cruz, and even the emergence of Ruben Randle. He's been
okay.
He's been consistent this year. He hasn't been flashy, but he's been good. He's been reliable. He hasn't been dropping passes.
The only problem I see with the Giants is the lack of a tight end right now. Right now, the tight end is Will Tye, I think is his name.
Well, because Larry Donnell got hurt.
Larry Donnell's hurt. He's been okay this year, Larry Donnell. So if he comes back, he'll be okay. Jonathan Hankins, he just got hurt, torn pectoral muscle, so that's going to be a big loss for the Giants.
Vincent Mukamara's coming back this week, hopefully.
Yeah, from a torn pec too. So things are looking up for the Giants.
Now the Jets.
Ugly win yesterday against the Jacksonville Jaguars, but they still got the job done. Injured Ryan Fitzpatrick, left torn ligament on his thumb, but he got the job done. I'll take him injured over any type of Geno. I don't care. Chris Ivory,
any type of Geno. More
whether
types of Genos.
Whether he's hurt, healthy, whether Ryan Fitzpatrick has no head, I'll take him. Okay. Chris Ivory, he's been struggling recently. That's because the O-line is messed up right now. Nick Mangold's out. But the big key to the Jets this year has been the receivers. Brandon Marshall, he's provided a lot of stability to our wide receiving core. Eric Decker, he's more comfortable this year. He's a touchdown machine. 6 touchdowns already this year. The defense was very strong in the beginning of the year. Now it's beginning to falter a little. Antonio Cromartie's hurt. He's been horrible this year, in my opinion. Darrelle Revis, he's been Darrelle Revis. He's Revis Island. He's been fine. The pass rushing has been okay. Muhammad Wilkerson and all. But I expect the Jets defense to improve. That's their forte. And the offense is very solid this year with Ivory, Fitzpatrick, who's a stable quarterback, and a couple good receivers.
All right, guys. So that recaps a very busy Sunday overall.
Very good sports Sunday for
Very
New York.
good. Most of the teams, except for Islanders, unfortunately, won, and even our London-based team, Tottenham, won.
Yep.
So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next week.